So I remember one of my students at IED Barcelona asking me, why would I need a personal brand? Shouldn't people hire me for the quality of my work, not for some brand I created? Now I know where she was coming from, but here's the thing, especially when you're in a crowded market, not working on your personal brand is like you're swimming in an ocean full of talented professionals. Sure, your work might be excellent, but you're kind of like a diamond at the bottom of the ocean, valuable but unseen. Now if you're thinking, but I have like zero motivation to build up this character on the internet that I have to tend to like a pet, I can assure you it's not about that. It's really about knowing who you are, sharing it with the world, but most importantly, it's about creating choices for yourself, your career, and your business. And this is where developing and showcasing your brand personality really kicks in. It's about amplifying who you truly are. And so in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 brand personality examples to inspire your personal brand. And for that, we're going to use the brand archetype blueprint based on the work of Carl Jung. So Jung talks about these 12 archetypes we all inherently know and can relate to. And they can be used as a North Star for you to create purpose and meaning within your personal brand. Now, if you want to dig deeper into each archetype, there's a full playlist for you right here. But for now, let's start with our first example. Brené Brown. Brené Brown is a researcher, storyteller, and podcaster who spent the past 2 decades studying courage, vulnerability, shame, and empathy. She's also the author of 6 #1 New York Times bestsellers. Now, in her quality as a researcher, Brown displays traits of the wise teacher, sharing insights about human behavior. She takes complex emotions, unravels them, and shares her wisdom wrapped in heartwarming stories. She's also displaying traits of the caregiver, who's all about fostering nurturing environments. She focuses on concepts like empathy, connection, and compassion, which are core traits of this archetype. But what she also does is she positions herself as our guide on an adventure of emotional discovery, daring to go places most of us are afraid of, really. And with that, we can also recognize parts of the explorer archetype reflected in her personal brand. You might have noticed some links popping up in this corner. If you want to learn more about each archetype, make sure to open them in a new tab and watch them later. Next up, we have James Victore. James Victore is an art director, designer, author, and educator. If you haven't heard of James, you've most probably seen some of his artworks, which are all about ruffling some feathers and being bold and disruptive. They definitely scream rebel archetype. But that label would actually fall short because James is also a great example of the creator archetype. His designs and his ideas, they all spring from a place of creating something meaningful that'll last. His work often serves as a critique of societal issues, especially tackling subjects like racism and politics. But the best part is he's not keeping all that experience to himself. James takes on roles as a mentor, a teacher, sharing his insights and experiences with the creative community, which, you guessed it, also displays parts of the sage archetype. And now let's continue with another author, television host, and speaker, Mel Robbins. Now, there are also a few brand archetypes that we can recognize here. She's all about truth and cutting through the noise and helping folks uncover real insights to live a better life, which again, all points to the sage archetype. One of her most known concepts is the 5-second rule, a mental technique for taking action when things get tough, which kind of sounds like the stuff heroes are made of, right? This can be seen as her secondary archetype. But see, Robbins is also someone known to always keep it real and not being afraid to share about her trials and tribulations. And that actually makes her feel like a friend you'd bump into at a local coffee shop. And that would be the girl next door or the regular girl in her, who's all about connecting on an equal and genuine level. So as you can see with all the examples we've walked through today, this is not about boxing yourself in or pretending to be someone you're not or selling yourself. It's about knowing and expressing what makes you, well, unique. So having seen all these big shot personal brands today, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these archetypes did you resonate the most with? Let me know in the comments below. Hey, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button so more people can enjoy it. Take care, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.